Hi, my name is Erin King. I'm here to speak with you today in regards to the employment issue in our region. Assuming that the majority of you live in the Plattsburgh area, you would agree with me that there has been a large amount of businesses closing their doors. Some of them were expected, but some were not. In many cases, employees were outraged that they were not given any more notice than the public, sometimes even stating that they did not find out until the closing was publicly announced. In many the closing of Aeropostale, Sears, Hallmark, Crazy 8, Deb, Payless, Avenue A, and the buyout of Gander Mountain shook our community. With all the closings in our region in the past couple of years, it seems, I was left to wonder if the employees were protected in any way. Unfortunately, many people lost their jobs and were not prepared. They were left facing financial crisis. Unfortunately, there are no laws dictating how much notice a business needs to give their employees of termination, nor are they required to compensate such employees. It is by choice that some companies offer severance to their employees that are being terminated. Severance pay is not a requirement unless the company forms a contractual agreement stating that should the company go bankrupt, employees will be compensated. When Sears filed bankruptcy, they were not under contract to grant severance pay to their former employees. The employees decided to take a stand against the executives and fight for severance pay. Former employees of the company felt that the executives were profiting from the sale of properties and liquidating assets. Executives received bonuses up to $25 million. I can see why they were outraged. This lawsuit is still in the process of being worked out. On the other end of the spectrum, when Toys R Us went bankrupt, they set aside millions of dollars in order to pay severance to their employees. It was their way of thanking them for their service and demonstrating how much they valued their employees. Touching back to the subject of how much notice should be given to employees when a business is closing their doors, there is no law in regards to this. Most employees are considered at will, meaning that the employee can leave or be terminated at any time for any reason, as long as there is no evidence of discrimination. And of course, as long as it does not violate any employment contract. So long as the employee willfully enters employment without signing a contract with terms to be abided by, the employee may be terminated at any time for any reason other than discrimination. Should the employees belong to a union or collective bargaining agreement, they must be given notice. This is in respect to the Fair Labor Standards Act. Some people argue that there is hope as larger retailers are showing interest in the Plattsburgh area. This may be so, but should we worry still? Will one large retailer make up for the several closings we have experienced in our region? How long will these newly unemployed people go without pay? It's hard to tell. Restructuring properties takes some time, and it's hard to say whether one retailer can make up for the several losses we've experienced between our restaurants and our closing stores in the Champlain Center Mall.